Hey everybody, Sean Bukowski here. Hope you're all having a great week and staying warm. I live in Texas, like it gets below 60 degrees and we're all like shivering and huddled together. But that's why we moved here, just to be warm. Uh, anyway, I want to talk about the Corporate Transparency Act. Now you're probably thinking, Bukowski, enough about the Corporate Transparency Act. You talk about it every other week, it seems like. Well, there was an important development from a federal judge in North Texas, and so we need to talk about that new development. As you probably remember, under the Corporate Transparency Act, entities are required to file a beneficial ownership information report, and under that, it just requires that information about the beneficial owners. Well, a federal judge last week ruled that the beneficial or that the Corporate Transparency Act in general is likely unconstitutional. And as a result, he suspended all the reporting requirements nationwide. It's interesting why he suspended it and basically says it violated the Commerce Clause and the requirements are potentially too onerous. And I kind of go into that a little bit in the blog, so please feel free, if that interests you, to read more about that. Uh, but the immediate issue is, the reports had to be done by December 31st, and now that whole requirement is, at least for now, suspended. Now, what's going to happen next? Of course, the federal government is going to appeal this, and so I suspect it's likely to go up at least to the appellate courts, and if not, all the way to the Supreme Court. And this could last certainly into 2025, before we know for sure whether these reports are required or not, and whether the act is unconstitutional. So, what does that mean for entities right now? Theoretically, you don't have to file your beneficial ownership information report right now. You don't have to file it by the end of the month because a federal judge has suspended the requirement nationwide. What are we going to do? I'm probably going to file mine. Do I need to? No, but I think just to be, I don't know, safe. And so when, if it's upheld, then we won't. Uh, if it's upheld that it's not, that the act is not unconstitutional, then we'll already be ahead of the ball. But that's just a sort of personal decision. I don't think there's a right, or wrong decision in this scenario. You can kind of do either way, but as of right now, you wouldn't be in violation of the Corporate Transparency Act if you did not file. So if you have any questions, please give us a call. Also, please follow our weekly blog, our weekly email, and our podcast, and our YouTube channel. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.